Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the greatest shows that began their run in the good old 2020s. Limited series will not be included.
Who's been messing up everything?
It's been Agatha all along.
Number 10, House of the Dragon.
A Song of Ice and Fire.
What? Say what you will about the age of prequels, sequels, reboots, and whatever Velma is.
Velma, that's not fair.
But this Game of Thrones franchise series seriously holds its own. With such an expansive world with deeply intricate lore, it's no surprise that there's plenty of story left to be told. Focusing solely on the Targaryen lineage, the show is able to dig its claws into themes of power and loyalty with a more familial focus.
Why would I do that?
Because I'm your brother. And the blood of the dragon runs thick.
Then why do you cut me so deep?
There's a ton of drama and plot twists to keep both fans and newcomers to the George R.R. Martin universe on the edge of their seats.
The only thing that could tear down the House of the Dragon was itself.
And we would be remiss if we didn't highlight the obvious. It has dragons! Number 9, Shogun.
さりながら確か太閤殿下は評決は5人の大老において決すべしとお定めになったはず。今は4人様しかおいでになりませぬな。
This 2024 drama from Hulu took the world by storm. As an adaptation of the novel of the same name, Shogun perfectly represents the political complexities of feudal Japan.
坂にてわしの隣で腹を切れ。
我らの戦を道半ばで放り出されるおつもりか。
The writing of the series especially shines. Each character is fully realized with no sacrifices made to plot or historical accuracy. Of course, this is still a fictional tale, but Western audiences in particular can expect to be educated as they're entertained.
Each Spanish and Portuguese king has the right to lay claim to any non-Catholic land they discover and to replace its government with Catholic rule.
This is a lie.
No.
So if you're a fan of historical fiction and you haven't added the show to your watch list, we seriously suggest you do so as soon as possible. Number 8, Abbott Elementary.
In the meantime, Mr. Johnson will be watching her class.
Wait, so Mr. Johnson the janitor?
That's who runs the world, kids.
Who said the sitcom was dead? We certainly didn't. Led by the magnificent Quinta Brunson both on screen and behind the scenes, this mockumentary is equal parts heart and hilarity.
See, Mrs. Howard, that is why we do this. Mold those young minds, just create new lives, make those connections.
Sweetheart, I have no idea who that young man was.
While educators can definitely expect to relate to both the frustration and hijinks that ensue at Abbott Elementary, everyone can enjoy the series' quick wit and cleverly crafted situations. Despite being a fictional comedy, you can't help but feel as if each character is taken straight from reality.
So there are a bunch of white celebrities who Barbara thinks are black. Like Brian Austin Green would be Brian Tyree Henry.
Oh, I see you, little Carrie Underwood. Good morning.
Kerry Washington.
Plus, you'll come away from each episode with a little more appreciation for the teachers that had to put up with our, lovingly impacted our lives. Number 7, The Rehearsal.
I'm not good at meeting people for the first time. Hey. Nice to meet you, Nathan.
How are you? Court.
Oh. Door City over here.
Nathan Fielder doesn't miss. An opportunity to make us cringe. Drawing from his experiences creating Nathan For You, Fielder's sophomore series highlights how nothing in life can truly go as you expect, even if you rehearse it. And by rehearse, we mean actual lights, camera, action level rehearsing. Filled with his signature awkward interactions and truly hilarious how is this not scripted moments, the show is one you simply have to see to believe.
55 on the mileage.
Oh, okay.
Big change, transformation, and grace. 22, turning all dreams and desires into reality.
But beyond its comedic elements, The Rehearsal poses philosophical questions about human nature, how we connect with one another, and interrogates the artificial nature of television.
So remember how we were making a TV show? And I'm Nathan, right? You know that?
You are the worst you to be Nathan.
The latter is a theme that Fielder builds on in his 2023 series, The Curse, a bizarre but fascinating drama co-starring Emma Stone and Benny Safdie.
He had his cell phone in his hand while he was giving them the pottery, and I just feel like you can't put that thing down while you're giving someone a gift.
Number 6, Yellow Jackets. There's plenty of survival dramas out there to enjoy, but this series has stood out amongst the rest.
For this gift from the wilderness, I give our thanks.
Thank you.
It's nearly impossible not to become engrossed in the mystery and horror that Yellow Jackets delivers. Following a soccer team stranded in the woods, we watch two parallel storylines unfold, their present conditions and its future repercussions. Yellow Jackets is thrilling and thought-provoking, exploring the limits of human behavior and unpacking the collective trauma the women experience.
We agreed. Say no more than we have to. Stay out of the public eye.
Shauna. With such a powerful female-driven ensemble, each individual performer still excels and masterfully brings depth to their character.
How could you? You were my best friend.
While audiences, hopefully, can't relate to their experiences in the wilderness, their stories still resonate with anyone with challenging histories of its own.
This isn't something that therapies can fix. Something guided you all here.
Number 5. Arcane.
But sometimes we venture too far. No great science should ever put lives in danger.
This is the only animated series to make this elite list, and anyone who's seen Arcane will have no questions as to why. Set in the universe of the video game League of Legends, the series is visually stunning, action-packed, and super emotionally compelling.
I thought maybe you could love me like you used to. Even though I'm different.
While it's not the first video game to television adaptation, it certainly redefined expectations and raised the bar as far as what was possible in the genre. Folks who aren't familiar with the franchise can enjoy learning the story of the cities of Piltover and Zaun, while loyal fans can revel in the faithful and masterful recreation of the lore. Number 4. The White Lotus.
White Lotus? Our guide told us someone was killed there.
Bodies on our plane.
A murder mystery, a satirical commentary on class and privilege, and an all-star ensemble dramedy rolled into one? This series has it all. Oh, and of course, it has Jennifer Coolidge.
I can't do this. I just realized it's too early for me.
It's okay.
My mother.
The White Lotus doesn't hit you over the head with its cultural critiques. It's written flawlessly by writer and creator Mike White. He utilizes the unique character dynamics and illustrious settings to underline his message about the often overlooked costs of wealth in our society.
They have all these palazzos and they got no cash.
And they're so rude.
Oh my God, are they rude?
Yeah.
We could buy their palazzo and they treat us like we're,
Like bugs. Like disgusting bugs.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But beyond being brilliant, the show is so quotably funny and rewatchable.
Guess who I am? Watch. Peppa Pig.
Plus, being an anthology series, there's no shortage of stories to be told in the White Lotus universe, so we imagine many seasons in our future. Number 3. The Last of Us.
Because she lives in a broken world that you could have saved.
Maybe. But it isn't for you to decide.
When discussing breakout series of the 2020s, it only makes sense that a pandemic-centric drama would top the charts. Another incredible television adaptation of a video game, The Last of Us is a heart-wrenching post-apocalyptic tale that puts its characters' relationships front and center.
We were gonna move Ellie out of the zone tonight, but we won't make it anywhere like this, not for a while anyway. So now I'm thinking, you're gonna do it.
The hell we are.
The two lead actors, Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, deliver incredibly nuanced performances, conveying the grief and peril that they endure as they journey across the country together. While the first season in its entirety is sensational, the series' third episode, Long, Long Time, is one of the greatest television episodes in, well, a long, long time.
I'm sorry.
For what? Getting older faster than you.
Number 2. Severance.
A handshake is available upon request.
Thank you. May I have a handshake?
If we were ranking the best television opening credit sequences, Severance would be number 1. This sci-fi thriller has one of the most original, fascinating concepts we've seen on television in a long time.
So that's unknown, Delaware, unknown.
What the hell did you do to me?
A tech company, Lumen Industries, makes its employees undergo a procedure in which their work selves and their out-of-work selves are severed from one another. With no knowledge of each other's lives or emotions, the conspiracies at the company unfold, led by Adam Scott's character Mark, and the stakes keep getting higher and higher until the series' explosive Season 1 finale. No spoilers here. We wouldn't want to rob you of the experience of watching it for yourself.
How can you mean different things to millions of readers around a vast Earth? And perhaps, most importantly, who are you?
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Ted Lasso. This heartwarming comedy scores with lovable characters, positive vibes, and teamwork.
To watch practice.
Training. They call practice training.
Oh, it's vernacular. Won't be tough. You know what? I'm gonna get it though, because training makes perfect.
There you go.
Reservation Dogs. A fresh, unique coming-of-age story that brings indigenous experiences to the forefront.
Don't give away my Blue Willow dish set. I'll haunt you.
Hacks. Smart and Einbinder are an unstoppable duo in this sharp, generation-bridging comedy.
Can I show you to the door? Or would you like to go back up the chimney?
Oh, no, I know my way out. By the way, so cool they let you move into a cheesecake factory.
Oh, is that where you wait tables? That seems like a better fit.
Andor. Star Wars fans can revel in this magnificent dive into the origins of the Rebel Alliance.
It's a Quati signet. Blue Kyber, Skystone, the ancient world. Celebrates the uprising against the Rakatan invaders.
Squid Game. A cultural moment of a series with gut-wrenching twists and class-conscious themes.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, The Bear.
The only beef I could get was bone-in, which you have to braise, all right? It takes 2 hours longer. The good news is we can stretch it by cutting the bread shorter and use less
which
gravy.
is not how we have ever done a beef here in 25 years, Carl.
System, baby!
System!
2022's hottest Halloween costume just became a new hit show. We're kidding. No one thought that Halloween costume was hot. The Bear is an instant classic dramedy series, realistically portraying the high-stress energy of a restaurant back of house, interlaced with a raw, intense family dynamic. With a slew of standout performances, each scene is completely captivating, whether it has you racked with anxiety or shedding some tears.
Do you want me to come in tomorrow?
Please. Yeah, you're hired.
Yeah?
Yes. You're past chef.
Thank you, chef.
While there are certainly some dark moments, ultimately, the series is hopeful, heartwarming, and inspirational. Even with a short tenure, The Bear has made a lasting impact on the television scene.
I'm just gonna borrow for a second. I just need it for 1 second.
Come on, dude.
What's the best series you've binged in the 2020s? Let us know in the comments below.
Who? Well, I pick you!
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.